we first met face to face, only one word came to mind, only one word that I find amazed. And I thought, she's into me. How can I be sure it's true and tell her I'm into her too? We'll see. And all I want is to spend a little time.
Who was that? Was that a squirrel? Was that a squirrely trying to get the bird food?
So we met again.
Look at this happy little scene.
Still a little shy. I didn't know what I would find. There was no doubt in my...
Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. I don't know if you watched last week's vlog or my Saturday vlog. I'm still a little bit sick, but yeah, yesterday it just got worse and worse, and then by the nighttime I completely lost my voice. I couldn't even speak above a whisper. That's why I had Brian film my little outro for me. But then I took an hour-long bath, a nice hot bath, and was in bed by 9 and woke up feeling a lot better. And my voice is a lot better. This is the first weekend, pretty much since we got back from London, and Brian and I were sick that weekend too. I was just sick. Since then, we just had like a lot of stuff going on. Hosting my parents, hosting Katie and Becca, going to see Beyonce. Then we flew to New York for that quick wedding, and then we've both been just like really sucked in and busy at work. So Brian's making me some lentil soup for lunch right now, and I'm gonna finish up doing my work projects, but I think I'm just gonna take it easy in the end. We're so excited to take it easy this weekend, and it's kind of nice being sick because even if someone, I feel like whenever I'm like, finally I get to relax, someone will always end up texting me who like I've been wanting to hang out with, or I haven't talked to in a while, or like a friend in need. So it's nice to have the excuse to just be like, I literally can't see you, I'm sick, I'll get you sick. And then I don't have to feel guilty taking time for myself. It's the one nice thing about being sick. Yeah, we're gonna take it very easy. I want to play video games. I'm like itching to play Animal Crossing and maybe even Zelda. I've never finished Tears of the Kingdom. You know, I have to like relearn all the controls and everything, but it might be fun to start doing that this weekend. Zelda, we're gonna hit up some garage sales and the farmer's market. It's farmer's market season again. Those are our only plans. I'm really happy about it. And sitting in this hammock. Hello, everyone. I just took another stellar nap. I woke up from my nap and I'm having like a really intense craving for pancakes. I'm craving like banana oat muffins, but I don't feel like making those because they take a long time. I want something instant. I want something now. Anyway, I found this pancake recipe and it's only got 4 ingredients: oats, banana, egg, and baking powder. And a sprinkle of salt. I'll probably add a bunch of stuff, honestly, to them. I'm gonna be eating pancakes any second now. You know, when you're sick and you get a craving, you should just make it happen. I wanted Brian to do it for me, but he has 3 hours of meetings about the new Star Kid show. The remount of guy who didn't like musicals. He has so many meetings every single day. I'm just gonna make a couple pancakes. Because Brian's got his meetings, he can't share them with me. But I do want to share them with Luna. She can have this. This is going to be healthy for her. Luna's coming down. She must know I'm making us a treat. Healthy little pancakes, here we come. Okay, they are crumbly. They're crumbly. Here you go, puppy. Here you go. Yeah. I feel like it's about to rain any second, but I feel like the 4-ingredient oat pancakes not that good. I ended up adding a little flour and some chocolate chips to the final pancake. Not the one I'm feeding Luna, of course, but that helped a lot. I feel like you gotta use some kind of flour along with just oats. Otherwise it's just crumbling and falling apart. You could even use oat flour. But just regular, I don't know. I don't agree with the 4 4-ingredient one.
This isn't a trap.
It's raining. I don't want to go.
He slips his hand
in.
through mine, our knuckles locking together. After a minute,
Wait,
he
also?
says, almost everything she tells me, I find myself imagining her telling you.
That is Julia Whalen's voice for all men. I love Julia Whalen. I think she's a very talented audiobook narrator. But no man talks like that. And if he did, I would be upset. If a guy came up to me and was like, do you want to get sushi later tonight? Because I can't even do it because I'm losing my voice, but I kind of want sushi, but I only want to get vegetarian sushi because salmon is really bad for the environment. I can't do it, but like, no man talks like that. I wish she would just do her normal voice for a guy.
I just wonder how you'd react. He replies, what you'd say, how you'd write it. After a beat, he adds,
What you'd say, how you'd write it. I'd be so upset. All right, I guess I should
I
go.
would try.
our breathing phrase, our pulse, the breath.
Could it be she's into me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's true. You know I'm into you too. You see,
I'm like on the pillow, like stuff.
you've got that something. You've got me blushing. There's something starting, and I hope that you feel the same. I never wanna lose these feels. There's no other way. There is something I can't hide. You are always on my mind, so stay. I know that I can always count on you. You are on my side. You're the only one that comes to mind. The only one.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6. Is it even? Yeah, it is 6. It's 6:45. I'm feeling a lot better today. I didn't have to sleep with tissues shoved in my nose, so that's huge, which is nice because I think there's some garage sales going on today. I'd love to walk over and see, and also just spend all day outside. Brian and I played video games last night for 6 hours. Well, I played for 6 hours because I played Animal Crossing for 2 hours, and you might be like, how? And just trust me, I had a lot of redecorating to do. There are still some fish and sea animals I haven't caught yet. I think they're mostly summertime evening animals. I think there's some bugs too. What are you doing?
I wanted to come over and show you what I've been working on.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so I fucked this up because
Okay.
I didn't leave enough room over here.
Oh,
But the way that this will work is this sits on the bottom of this shelf.
Okay.
And then you can like slide the drill in there and it holds it.
oh, I think that's fine like that. Why do you need more space over there?
Because there's an edge that, there's a piece that is supposed to go right here.
Oh.
And so if there's, there won't be enough room for that piece if this is right here.
All right. So anyway, then we played Zelda for 4 hours. Mostly I made Brian play and I watched him. But I've barely unlocked the map of the underground because I didn't like being down there. It scared me. I like Zelda for the cozy aspects of Zelda. I like when Link just runs around in the grass and meets new people and does little side quests. And I make Brian do all the scary stuff, like the big bosses.
But we need to vary it up. Playing like 2 or 3 hours of just the fucking underground last night, walking around from light route to light route was boring.
I told you we could go up if you wanted.
You were lying. You kept being like, go get one more light route. I want to
know,
light
but
up
then
the bottom.
and then you would go on more adventures. Light routes take 2 minutes.
Well,
to
I
light
was
up.
trying to get you the auto build so we could actually do cool stuff in this
I know, and then you did it,
game.
and then you went back down. I knew you were gonna say this, and I had my rebuttal ready.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I was watching. I told you so many times you can leave the
You
underrealm.
make me sick to my stomach. You know how I feel? I feel like you just fed me a bunch of dubious food with that line.
So stay.
It is not impossible for some of you. You're going slow.
And
We were on our walk and we passed a garage sale and they were selling these planters. And I was like, planters go fast. I should get them while we're on this walk. And then the woman upsold me and sold me 2 raspberry bushes as well. But these planters don't come with drainage holes, so Brian's gonna drill some in there for me. Okay, cutie, welcome to the family. I hope I can keep you alive. Okay, I just got a bunch of gardening done. It's 11. I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna take another bath. Why not? I'm gonna finish Great Big Beautiful Life because I only have an hour left. And then Brian and I are gonna eat lunch and then try and hit up some more garage sales. Sweet baby.
For one, are suspiciously calm. Ah, but tides and fish are one. The whole edge of the Amalfi coastline. Sure, they are due for a pirate attack. Nothing going on in Positano. Prize. I'm willing to reveal what I know.
Do you like your smoothie bowl? Yeah, that's good for doggies. Got some yogurt, some spinach, and some fruit. Hello, cuties. Brian's filming me. I just wanted to update you that I finished Great Big Beautiful Life, and I had a great time. I made fun of it a few times. Some of the stuff was very eye-rolly. It was definitely an insta-love. It definitely had trauma bonding. It definitely had a few things like that. Also, they were following this story where, you know, these 2 main characters, the love interests, are
Ever
both...
heard of them? There's a lot of love going around.
They're both...
It's weird. Everybody's trying to find a connection.
Yum. They're both interviewing this woman who used to be very famous, like a socialite, and they're both kind of interviewing her and they're competing to be the one who gets to write her biography. And her story was very boring for a long time. And then it was interesting. But I think I liked the modern day love story a lot better than her story.
What did you find boring about her story?
I don't want to give anything away, but like the things she was telling, like she was telling the history of her family for a really long time. And I kind of get why she did, but like I don't think it was that necessary for the big twist at the end.
They were
it was just boring. No, I did wonder if that was going to be the twist for a second, but no, they're not siblings. And now I started Amalfi Curse, which Lainey recommended to me directly on Goodreads, which y'all can do anytime. If you ever want to send me a book on my Goodreads messages, you can. And I'm so excited about it. I just started it, like I'm 10 minutes in, so. But it's got witchiness and pirates, and it's on the ocean, which I'm in the mood for. I've been in the mood to like, also Bri, to rewatch Our Flag Means Death and maybe watch some.
Yeah, well, we never finished season 2.
I know, we have to finish season 2.
We're the reason that it got canceled.
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because we didn't watch
y'all
season
can
2.
unsubscribe from us now and cancel us.
You done?
I need a book goblin. Best buddies going for a while. Garage sale haul time. Wait till you see what we got from garage sales. I got a bunch of stuff for my friend Aubrey, who has no art on her walls and she needs way more. So I thought this was like kind of cute as is. These I just got for the frames, and there's 3 of these, and then there's like a plain frame. But we can paint these because they're plastic. And then I thought this was kind of cute with little hooks for her. And then I got this pumpkin. And then this woman sold us this whole dish set for $10 with these 2 big plates and all of these plates that we definitely don't need. There's a lot, but they're so pretty. $10 for the whole thing. Luna's checking everything out.
$10 for just this?
And then I got another frame and this comes with a canvas that we can take out and repaint. Oh yeah, and then I got matching. Oh, sorry, honey bear. Look how cute these are. They have like, they were 25 cents each. And I got one for me, one for Aubrey, one for Arilla. And then there was another, I just thought this was so cute. For 25 cents, hell yeah.
I haven't taken a shower today.
That's okay. We got brats with onions and then arugula from our garden. And honey mustard. Your plate's just in the hammock.
Yeah, don't touch that.
Little corn dog. This is beautiful.
Leave these on for a little bit. This is the back side.
So where will this hang?
I'm thinking of putting it right next to, kind of above the lawnmower here.
Wow, that'll be perfect. You're a real wood boy. Let's go play Zelda.
Even that build your own house is kind of like a little silly. The hills are alive with the sound of freaking music, I'll tell you what.
That's beautiful. Be kind to your potatoes or chicken nuggets. Nice. Lot of nice stuff. It's nice. Open your heart to empathy.
Holding you makes me forget the things that I'm supposed to do. Get up and go to work, but I
Look at this perfect water drop.
I should have stayed.
It's like something a fairy would use to sing.
Getting tired, but just
Alright, I'm asking Brian to film me.
Even though she has a little tripod here.
This will just take a second. It's 2 right now, 2 p.m. Since we got home from the farmer's market. We got home around 11. I've been reading. I finished The Bombshell. I loved it. This was awesome. It's about a young woman or a girl. She's 17 and she lives in Corsica. Is that how you pronounce it? Corsica? An island off of France. It's a French-owned island. Anyway, I had never heard of the island or knew anything about it before. It's set in the 90s. You know those like times when you're reading a bunch of books and there are little things that tie them together? This book was about a revolution in the 90s of a group trying to gain their independence. And I just finished Factory Girls, which was about Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic. Is that what it is? Like the IRA?
Yeah.
Yeah, the IRA trying to fight for Irish independence. So in the 90s also, and also told through the lens of 17-year-old women. It was like, I don't know, little things like that overlap. Also, Brian and I are listening to Trust, and I just finished Great Big Beautiful Life. Those are both about people being asked to write someone's biography, and they're having to sift through and decipher what's real and what's not real, like what, because the people who are like, write my biography are also lying. Just weird little overlaps. It's kind of fun. All right, and then I just read The One and Only Ivan.
By my girl.
Yeah, this is by Brian's favorite author, Christina Applegate. Or wait, who's Christina Applegate? She's from Anchorman and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Catherine Applegate.
Yeah, in other words, K.A. Applegate, because I love Animorphs so much, and she and her husband wrote under the pseudonym K.A. Applegate.
Brian and I, where were we when? We were at Charlene's. Yeah. We were at Charlene's, and Charlene was describing to her friends about our book nook. And she was like, and all of and I was lying on Brian's lap. And she was like, all of Meredith's Harry Potter books and Animorphs books are in the book nook on shelves. And I felt Brian tense up.
Those aren't her Animorphs books.
Yeah, and he like stood up and he's like, let's just make one thing clear. Those are my Animorphs books. And remember, Brian...
I would have been chill about it, but I know Meredith doesn't know shit about Animorphs.
Brian gave his Animorphs books to the girl I used to babysit, Bella, who's now a young adult. And when she went off to college, we went over to hang out with her parents, and we all got drunk, and Brian went into Bella's room, found the Animorphs books, and took them back. Yep. And we called her drunkenly and left her a voicemail saying Brian's taking his Animorphs books back.
And I said, if you ever want to see him again, transform into a rat and crawl through the sewer. That's where I'll be.
Anyway, I just read this. It took me less than 2 hours to read all 300 pages because it's like, you know.
Yeah, it's a kid's book.
It's a kid's book. It was really sweet though. I'm going to put it into our little free library so that a young person can enjoy it. Really sweet story. And I know one of you said that this gorilla ended up at your zoo. Oh, catch Luna. She's having one of her moments. So now I'm gonna go up to my little book tree that Brian built me and I'm gonna pick a new book and I'm just gonna keep reading if that's okay.
Sure.
And then I'll start editing this vlog.
Yeah.
In a couple hours. What are you reading?
Well, I'm reading Parable of the Talents right now, which is Octavia Butler. It's a follow-up to Parable of the Sower, they're both really depressing books about a post-apocalyptic world. And in Parable of the Talents, in particular, a character named Jarrett just gets elected, and there's a lot of parallels over with Donald Trump. So I'm having a blast. Really looking forward to tomorrow, if it ever comes.
What's tomorrow?
Just, I mean, more sort of rhetorically tomorrow.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This one I'm adding to the pile of books that I've made for Brian that I think he would like. You know, next to his tape and his deodorant. There we go. I don't know if I've shown you all the book tree since Brian added this little half shelf up here, and it's made it so perfect. All right, from here down are fall and winter books, but this is my summer pile. What do I want to read next? Maybe just a nice, sweet romance. How about Passion Project? Yeah.
Getting tired, but just one word from you and I feel inspired. Open me up to all of life's grand desires. I should have stayed while I was being admired.
Okay, y'all. I have to end this vlog. I think this weekend was just so precious, and also I was like a little worried that I wouldn't have a lot of footage because it's just a weekend, but I think I ended up taking way too much footage, so thank you for watching what might have been kind of just a easy, boring little vloggy. But yeah, I am gonna make some trout over a bed of fresh greens from our garden. So I'll get a shot of that, of course. I'm like 3/4 done with Passion Project already. I just read all day. I ran one quick little errand for Denise, but it took me 5 seconds, so. Love y'all and see you next week. Bye. Ooh, I lied about the vlog being done. First of all, there's our dinner. So beautiful. I hope Luna doesn't eat it while I come away. But Brian just finished his 4th wood project. This is your 4th project, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, Brian. It's this shelfie thing for putting all of his tools on.
The irony is, I think I still need more room.
It's okay. It's a great storage unit.
Yeah, kind of a battery storage up there. Screw you, dude. Some drill bits, including my pocket hole jig. My router bits are right there. There's my jigsaw, screwdriver, router, circular saw,
sander. Oh, I could take the battery out of the sander. And now I just gotta clean up.
Why don't you come eat dinner first?
Okay.
I love you.